So we're going to start today's practice in standing up. So we're going to go up to the mat and press all four corners of your feet down onto the ground or a mat or a floor. Then raise your awareness to your lower legs. Feel your knees, upper legs. Raising your awareness to your hips. Feel the sensations on your feet and your legs. Now raise your awareness to the lower part of your belly, in your pelvis, below your belly button, the big space. Then raise your awareness to the above the belly button, below your rib cage, where our digestive is. Then bring your awareness to the side of your waistline, the left side and the right side. And you can expand your awareness to the whole of your stomach. Feeling the sensations on the front, back, the big space in the center of our body. Then bring your awareness to your rib cage, feeling the sensation of the breath on your front of your ribs and the side of the ribs, underarms, back of your ribs. Feeling the sensation of your spine running up and down in the center of your back. Relaxing your chest and your cardiac area. And if any part of your body, if you feel any sensation that is more emotional than physical, then just bring it into your heart space. Whatever part of the body it is. And then allow it to drop down towards your feet, allowing the support underneath you to take it away from your body. So we can become a present in our practice. Bring your awareness to your right hand, right wrist, right fingers. And then left hand, left wrist, left fingers. And now feel the sensation in both hands at the same time. Raise your awareness to your lower arms, elbows, upper arms, softening your shoulders, allow them to drop down. Release your neck, your jaw, your scalp. Bring your awareness to the front of your forehead. And then feel the sensation of the breath running in and out through your nostrils. Just feeling the sensation of the breath. Can you start to follow your breath? Moving from nostrils to the back of the throat, rib cage to your belly. And then exhale, coming back out. And following your breath with intention and visualization. You can give it a color for a 5 breath here. Nostril, back of the throat, rib cage. And back out, rib cage, past the nostrils. Now breathing in, bring your arms up over your head. Exhale, cactus arm, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach arms back up, look up over the head, and exhale, bring the arms back down. Breathing in, up, looking up, exhale, cactus arm, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, up, and exhale, turning onto your right side, looking over your right shoulder. Little spinal twist. Inhale, coming up, exhale to opposite side, looking over your left shoulder. And next inhale, we're going to come up and exhale, coming down to forward fold. Bend your knees, let your head hang. Inhale, we're going to come back up. Exhale, hands in your chest. Breathe, interlace your fingers. Reach your arms up over your head. Go inhale, coming up into tippy toes. And exhale, swing the arms on a side and back into your chest. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, coming up, reaching up towards the ceiling, tippy toes. Don't forget to breathe. And next exhale, we come back down onto the floor. Put the hand on your right shoulder and then start to swing the arm up in a circles. With an added twist, you can turn the palm inwards in one way and outwards another. Now reverse the circle. When you've done about 5 rounds, you're going to become to the other side using the left arm. Keeping your right hand on your shoulder. And now pressing the hands, interlace your fingers, press the palms away towards the front of your body. Turn the fingers, palms either side, interlacing your fingers again. Then reach the arms up over your head, palms looking upwards, back of the fingers towards the back of the body. Now palms downwards, back of the hands up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to bring in the arms behind you, interlace your fingers, and bending your knees, you can come down to a forward fold, allowing the arms to fall over your head, keeping the palms together, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Focus on breathing in the back of your body here, keeping knees nice and soft, allowing the hamstring stretch to happen, opening up your shoulders here. 2 more breaths. Then bend your knees, place the hands on the ground, and we come down to all fours. Move around here, feeling how does your body feel after this forward fold. And we're going to go a few rounds of cat-cow here. So inhale, allow everything to drop, head is coming up, exhale, press into the hands and look between your legs. Inhale. And exhale. Nice, slow, soft movement. Move with your breath. Great stuff. We're going to swing the arms through outside fingers looking towards your knees. So your inner elbows are looking outside on the wall in front of you. And then just going to feel that lengthening inside of your wrist there. In your palms. 2 more breaths here. And when you've done, slowly move your arms back in for right way. Sit back on your heels and just circle your wrist. Feel the sensations in your hands. We're going back into all fours, and now we're going to turn right palm upwards and the back of the hand flat onto the mat. And then roll your shoulder blade down so your inner elbow is still coming up and looking forward. It can be a little bit tricky, but it's a great one. We're going to be here 2 more breaths on this side. And then release the hand, and we're going to do opposite side. So you're going to press back of the wrist onto the mat, back of the hand on the mat. And then you just rotate your shoulder down so the inner elbow is coming up, looking forward towards the front of your mat. 3 more breaths here. And then release the hand, sit back on your heels, shake your arms. Just nice opening onto our hands there. Now grab your thumb, one of the hands on with the other hand, and pull it, and then switch your hands. Just going to pull the thumb out a bit. It's a nice stretch there. It also comes into your shoulder blades. Great. We're going to come up into a high or wide-legged child's pose. So you're going to bring your toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Allow the chest to drop down onto the mat. Then slide your right arm across the chest. It's like a low thread needle towards the left side of the room, and then move your left hand across the mat towards the right side of the mat. You're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. And then slowly bring your arms back on the shoulder, come up into a low child's pose in the back in the center of your body. Allow the spine to align. Feel how it feels in your shoulders. And then we're going to thread it to the opposite side. So the left arm threads across the front of your chest towards the right end of the room. And then you move your right arm across over your head towards the left side of the mat. Coming into a slight twist here. So we're going to be here 4 more breaths. Then bring your shoulders back under and come down to a child's pose, allowing the spine to align up here. How does it feel in your spine, in your neck, in your shoulders, and also in your ribcage? Now bringing your arms back under, we're coming down. We're going to bring the knees under the hips, and then we're going to start to slide our arms and chest forward, bringing our chin back onto the floor. Now, it can be very intense on your shoulders, so you can widen your arms, but try not to bring them underneath, because we want to have this lengthening happen in our shoulders and in our underarms. So finding a spot here, ideally, I'm out of alignment here. Your bum should be just above the knees, but this mat is a little slippy. And now sliding your bum onto the floor. You're going to just swing your hips and side to side, kind of trying to move out that extension there from the spine. Feels yummy. And then you bring your shoulders, the elbows a little bit further under your shoulders, so a little bit more forward. And we're going to raise the chest off the floor, coming into a Sphinx pose. So really bring your belly button towards the spine here, lengthening on your abdominal muscles and core muscles here. Press front of the hip bones on the floor. Keep your head upwards. If your head gets very tired, then you can use the block and rest the head on the block. It's not necessarily here on your head or your neck. It's more in the chest and in your middle back. We hear another coming up into all fours, coming into child's pose. And back into all fours. Really move your spine here. Feel the sensation on your body. How does it feel now? You could rock it back and forth. Make big hip circles. Cat and cow, whatever makes you happy. Tuck your toes under and then reach in your bum up towards the ceiling. You can pedal your legs. Taking the walk. Dog out the walk. Feeling pressing one heel down, another one. We're going to come down to a blank pose. We're going to roll the shoulder blades down. We're going to come into chaturanga and upward facing dog. Great. You're going to roll yourself back up into downward facing dog. Another round of chaturanga. Elbows tucked in, coming down, hovering on the floor, and then up to upward facing dog. And then again up into downward facing dog. Another chaturanga, plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, coming down into downward facing dog. Rest it here, 2 more rounds. Inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Chaturanga, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise your three-legged dog, right leg up, coming into the plank and reaching back up, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale. Bump in here. Inhale and exhale. One more. And then thread the leg across towards the right side of your body, the left leg or right leg, doesn't matter, opposite side. And then reaching your the arm across over, opening up the chest. Really press the hips up high. Turn the back leg, the inner leg down. Bring the arm back down. Swing your leg back into the other side of the mat, coming into high pigeon pose. Move the back leg in the center of your body so your hips are coming into alignment. Focus on the breath. And next exhale, we're going to come down to a fallen pigeon, allowing the body to rest onto the mat, folding over your front leg. Staying here for 3 more breaths. And then slowly come back up, tuck your back toes under. And reaching one more time, three-legged dog. Bring your feet down. Raise the other leg up, coming into a plank. And then up, three-legged dog. Plank. And reaching up, plank. One more time. And then thread the leg across to the other side of the mat and reaching the arms to the opposite side. So your legs and arm are each on either side, fallen star. Focusing on your breath here, breathing into front of your body, reaching the hips up and really lengthening throughout the body. Bring your arm back down, slide the leg back into right side of the mat. And we're going to stay here for a 5 breath into high pigeon. You can move the back leg in the center of the body. It helps to kind of keep the hips in level. And with next exhale, we're going to fold ourselves over on our leg and the knee, coming into a fallen pigeon. Three more breaths in here. And then slowly come back up, tuck your back toes under. And we come up into one more three-legged dog. And then we're going to come down to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Swing your hips. How does your body feel now? Tuck your back toes under. And then cross your back knee over the front knee. And come sit down between your 2 feet. Let's say it's right leg across the front and the left leg. Then reach your left arm up and elbow up towards the ceiling, bringing it between the shoulder blades. And then threading the other leg arm under and trying to grab each hand. If not, use the belt. Really, we are lengthening in the spine here, trying to bring the elbow as high. Come back into all fours. Both legs down, coming up into downward facing dog. Pedal your legs out, plank, and back up into downward facing dog. Oh, a little sneaky chaturanga here, and back up into downward facing dog. Coming into all fours, the opposite leg goes over to the other side. So if it was left leg now on the top and right now under, sit between your legs. Then bring your right elbow up over your head and place the hand between your shoulder blades, and then thread the other hand under and trying to kind of bring the hands together in the center of your back. Keep your spine nice and long. One more breath here. And then dip it back into all fours. Both knees down, coming up into downward facing dog. Pedal the legs out. Down to the plank, back up and down. Sneaky chaturanga here. So upward facing dog. Coming down into all fours. We're going to swing the legs on the side for coming down on our backs. So we come down back into the center of your floor. We're going to come down to Banasana or banana pose. So we're going to come down flat on the floor and then move your feet towards the right side of your body. And then bring your upper body towards the right side of the body as well, keeping the hips and shoulders flat onto the floor. But body comes into like banana shape or C shape. And then when you feel that the lengthening is happening on your left side of the body, you can start to cross maybe your feet over. It can be quite intense actually, especially in your waistline and underarms. If there's any tightness or any injuries. I'm going to be here for a few more breaths. My cat really wants that mat. She wants me to share it. Okay, unravel your legs, bring them back in a center, and then bring your body back in a center. Rest your arms on the side of the body and allow the spine to align. How does the left side feel now? And then start to move your legs towards the left. And then bring your arms over your head, grab your wrist or elbows. And then start to shuffle your body towards the left side of it. So lengthening now on the right side of your body. And if you like, if you can, cross your feet over. It does intensify. If your bum comes up, let's say right hip, then start to roll the right hip back down so both hip bones are pressing against the floor and both shoulder blades are rooted to the floor. But you're in like a C shape. And then let the feet go. Bring them back in a center. And then shuffle your body back in a center. You can swing your hips, like rock your hips from side to side. I'm trying to get the block for the next pose, but I probably have to come up for that. So if you have a block in handy, you're going to use the block for the next. It's going to be a last pose before the Savasana. So we're going to place the block under our, or between our shoulder blades. So we can allow the shoulder blades to kind of fall off just below the neck bone there. And then bring your arms on a side in a D shape and allow them to drop off. There's a little lengthening happening now in your chest. You're welcome also place the block under your head if that's too intense. Or if you get a vertigo. Sometimes if the heart gets over our head, it can cause a bit of a vertigo. So might be a great. And then relax your feet away, your arms away. Soften your tummy and your shoulders and your forehead. I'm going to be here for a few more moments. And now when you're ready, just roll yourself on one side. Remove the block away from your shoulder blades. You can keep the block under your head or cushion under here. We come down to Savasana, relaxation here. So bringing your awareness to your breath and feeling the parts of the breath moving in and out of the body. Allowing with each exhalation your body to become heavier and heavier as thought tension is falling through your body and into the support underneath you. Relax your feet away from each other. Rest your knees, your upper legs. Rest your legs away from your hip sockets, allowing all the muscles in around your hips and lower back to relax. Allow all your organs rest back of your body and your muscles softening away from the bones and your skin softening away from the muscles. Relax your mind, relax your body, coming into a deep rest. Now, slowly start to bring the movement back into your body. Start to wiggle your toes, circle your ankles, then bend your knees, swing your legs from side to side so your body starts to warm up and coming back into the room. Wiggle your fingers, circle your wrists, then place your hands on your shoulders and reach your arms over your head. Grab one arm, pull it to the one side, and then another wrist to the other side. Then stretch out your body like a baby out of it. Then bring your legs back into your chest. Give yourself a lovely hug. Bring your knees to your chest. And then you roll yourself on one side of your body. Now open your eyes, allowing in some light and some color, some shape and some form. Then using your top arm, push yourself up into any comfortable seated position so we could close this class. Raise your arms up over your head in a prayer pose. Bring them to your forehead for a clear thoughts. To your mouth for clear communications. And to your heart for clear intentions. Om Shanti. Namaste. Thank you.